Okay, let's get the stream started by booting up Skyrim. There we go. Now, just want to apologise for yesterday. There was no Oblivion stream yesterday, which was the 20th of May, because the TF2 video overran something royal. What intended as about a 45-minute TF2 video decided to go on for an hour and a half. And that was just one half of the match. I didn't play the other half because I joined late. And therefore I joined shit. You know the rule. But, oh god, I went on forever. So, the stream was, it was like 40 minutes late into the stream and it was too late to really do anything. You also may note a new character. I'm just going to show a quick picture. I haven't got too many hours on her, but... And if you want to know what that is, I will explain in a second while I'm loading in. I recently decided to, keep the sharkling for the streams. It's cute, it's inoffensive, and you can't really argue with it because it's it allows me to make many, many bad jokes. But I also decided to get the more realistic one on, and implement that, which, considering it was basically built as an exact clone of this, there's a lot of stuff it shares with this race. Did I get a Death Brand item? There's around here somewhere, but it's not on the top of the island. Should just check which items of Death Brand crap I've got. Oh. Pretty sure the Death Brand map's a misc item rather than a book for some reason. Yes, it is. So it's a little bit above the river. Which means I am way too far up because that's the river there. Okay.
Hold. Now cast.
Oh, was it in the Reekling village? Oh, most annoying thing in Morrowind. Don't worry, Skywind's already implemented them. And they come in great hordes. Because they wouldn't be cliff races if they didn't come in grotesquely huge hordes. Oh dear. Not a Reekling. Oh, stuck on a bit of Reekling crap. Where is this treasure?
Hold. Now cast.
Ah. Mud crabs. Oh, I've got to. But the mud crabs, so... Oh, my shout's on cooldown. Fuck 'em. Oh, I've got to, though. It's a free enemy cluster. You have to. You can't resist that kind of crap. That was easy. I'm pushing a tag on cast done yet. No. I'll pop up on there on the way back and do that. But no, I finally decided to get the realistic Shark-Eyed race and use that as my other shark character. But that was a faff to implement because it's an exact clone.
Now cast.
Many of its assets are identical. When I say a lot of its textures are identical, some of its physical things are identical. Sorry, itchy back. Many of its entries are identical. And I didn't know if there was issues caused with that, so I had to rename them instead of AAA Shark Race, for example. I had to name it AAA Real Shark Race just to differentiate it. Just in case that was causing issues. It used Default Race as its skin swap, which doesn't work, never works right. So I had to change that to Khajiit Race, which is what this one uses. And I had to... what was the other thing I had to do? Let's do another... I also had to move its meshes, which are built for a different skeleton. The Sharkling race is built on its own skeleton. It's really quite annoying because I had to basically move all this crap from it onto the compatibility skeleton. On the other hand, the Realistic Eyes one has a much better skeleton in that it just uses the default Beast Race skeleton, which is infinitely superior. I make a replica of Karstag's skull. I'll go scroll through the bloody fake cards again. I haven't got enough of them to do the trading shit. Although I might skip the effort of the trading and just give myself a full set when I've got so many of them. So, Karstag's skull. There's a hangman's hand. Karstag's skull. Yes, I did give myself the replica. Oh, it bastard spawns in my face, does he? Oh, I thought he spawned in the middle. Oh, God. Oh, God. At this rate, I'm just going to stick God mode on until I get bloody up. Yeah, because of... dodgy getting up animation. If you're not on perfectly flat ground, it struggles. My regeneration is not quite high enough. I need more food. What magic worked against this bastard? I'm trying to remember. I know lightning does not work against this bastard. Because I tried it before. I think it's because of the master spell. Oh. That. And again. Bing! Bounce across the bloody map. My crap axe out. Yeah, that will work. Oh, stop spamming me. Yeah, I can't see his health. I don't know what the health indicator that shows is for, because it never seems to actually be the one you want to attack. Yeah, it always seems to be like a secondary target, never your main one. I don't know what determines what's your primary target. Cause not the one you're facing clearly. Because no, it's the ice wraith behind me that it's focusing on. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is not a good death pose. I'm scratching my crotch death pose. Not a good one. But now we can go home. Actually, no, we gotta get the Death Brand shit first while thinking about it. There was other issues with the realistic shark ray. One, it also had the dodgy as fuck bite. Except it implemented it slightly better by having it as just using it as a default shout and then having some weird script enabler to allow it underwater. I mean, I still removed it because it's such a dodgy functionality, but it was better implemented. It didn't require a bloody custom skeleton to use. That's for sure. There was also a dodgy underwater speed buff, which I killed because it was just so dodgy. It was just, it was just a flat speed buff that was supposed to only apply when you were swimming, but didn't. I think I'm out of bolts. Bail. No! I didn't realise I was right next to the limit. Let's dump all this first shit. Yeah, I most certainly need to go back to the museum on the way back. Dump some hoary lord shit, that stuff always weighs a ton. Now let's never go near this place again until it resets. Which is good because I'm not going to be anywhere near Solstheim when it resets, but it's basically going to have a clean reset, but something I don't get with Solstheim is it's very clearly built as a high-level area. Yet apart from Stalfrin, everything you get here is shit. You know, like bone mold. If you're at a level where it's safe to go around Solstheim, it's bone mold is gonna be shit.
Things you aren't supposed to know. You don't believe me. No one does. They don't want to. Secret hidden things. The secret kind.
Yeah, secrecy is our sworn secret.
The black book. It shoved them in there with black, slick fingers. My fingers are too short. I can't get them out. Oh no, I didn't find it. It found me. Here, I'll show you. See? Right there. But don't go there. You don't want these things in your head. You don't.
So this guy went through a cave full of Reeklings to read a black book. That drove him mad. I mean, for some guy who doesn't even have a weapon or armor, that's quite impressive to get through a cave of Reeklings. A lot of rooted nerd around here. No dragon on the island? That's unusual. Oh, there's a dragon on that little island there. Maybe I already killed it. I don't know. This isn't the right cave. This is a big Reekling cave. I'm not going to go through that. with dead reavers. But he had a bee. That's a rare alchemy. A bee is a disturbingly rare alchemy ingredient. It should not, has no right to be as rare as it is. But yeah, back to my previous point, like all the special armor you find on Solstheim, like Bone Mold, Chitin, Nordic, it's all, apart from, okay, the Nordic stuff I guess you could use, but Bone Mold is useless by the time you're a high enough level to safely go across Solstheim, Bone Mold is going to be completely useless to you. Same goes for Chitin, that's pretty poor. And I don't even think there's any actual, apart from a few things placed in dungeons, I don't even think Chitin exists. At least in the heavy form. I mean, the Morag Tongue has a special version of light stuff, but it just doesn't exist. You'd think the Reavers would be in it, but no. In fact, that's something I might do, is because they've clearly got custom leveled lists to be in so much Bone Mold. I don't get why Reavers would be in Bone Mold, because that's kind of like a security guard's armor of the Morrowind Great Houses. It makes little sense why they're in Bone Mold but not Chitin. I think I might change it so they're in Chitin Heavy and Chitin Light. So they're actually got like a Morrowindic feel to them. Now, which one is it? Is it this one? Doesn't matter because it's stealth and you always mine everything you can see. And this one isn't. There we go. No, we're trapped. So it is weird. There's like no Chitin nothing of Chitin in the entire world. There's a few like randomly. I think there's like a few of the enchanted variants. It's in like loot lists, but other than that, there really is none of it in the world. That bugs me. That's something I'm gonna do. So I like the look of it. I think the heavy armor looks good, but it doesn't exist. There is no evidence of it anywhere in the world. It's something you gotta craft for yourself, but why would you have to craft something like the Dunmer people wear? And yet Bone Mold is omnipresent. I think I might change Bone Mold so it's only on like the guards, because it doesn't make sense that it's because the styles of Bone Mold are house styles. You can assume this one's a modern house veteran. But why would Bone Mold be on like bandits? I don't recall it ever being on bandits in Morrowind. I believe it was just like guards that wore it. It was basically guard armor. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. And yes, this guy can be killed with sneak attacks. But my bow is not powerful enough for that shit. I don't have like the super powerful 6x sneak attack or something. So I actually have to do this properly. I can't believe it, I actually have to do something properly. I'm not even blocking him. See, this guy's blocking and I'm going straight through it. The one with just a mace wasn't blocking and I was getting blocked. That makes no sense. Then again, why does blood show an axe when you're fighting ghosts? Yes! I sneak attack him again. He's that good. Wait, I'm getting gold. It's better not to sneak it. Oh no, that would just be a backlog, won't it? I thought I was getting gold for killing these bastards. No, I mean, technically I am. I mean, I could loot all their piles of goop. Their ectoplasmic residue. You know, I could loot that ectoplasmic residue, but... Only a fool tries to kill the dead, eh? Yeah, this guy had a bigger crew than the population of most towns. And decades worth of Draugr. Take his other blade. Check for booty, because, well, pirate booty is definitely the correct term. Ectoplasm. No symmetrical book stacking though, it can't be a real ghost infestation. Because no human being would stack books that way. Now, ectoplasm. Undersea unexplained mass sponge migration. No, migration is about a foot and a half. It's one of the strangest events in history. Oh yeah, I electrified this room already. There we go. Worth the effort or time. Quick. I mean, it's used in the Nordic stuff, but that's for. I mean, the Nordic stuff is all right when you get it because it is higher tier, and I think is the lightest armor that you can get that can max out your armor rating vanilla. Only prepared to wear the silly hat. And let's face it, wearing the silly hat is not an option. Did I see budge? No. Pure luck. I hope Skyblivion brings back the Oblivion lockpicking, because this is terrible. I hate this lockpicking. I used to prefer it. Back before I didn't rely, when I relied on pure luck and a complete lack of skill. You know, Oblivion feels skill-based, this is just luck-based. Oh god, I can imagine this being hell on consoles. I mean, Fallout 4's is really sloppy and easy, but Skyrim's is really quite precise. And let's just say that when I played Fallout 4 on console, helping my father with it, because he was terrible, I mean, I did eventually get his difficulty up, because Fallout 4 is not difficult, vanilla difficulty, it's kind of a joke. But the lockpicking controls were so imprecise. I get that this is supposed to be a big threat, but I'm sorry, these Reavers died to hawkers. Hawkers! Many of them! To the biggest, slowest things in the world! Oh look, another Reaver in something he shouldn't be in. I'm carrying too much crap, am I? Fine, I'll dump this dwarven helmet, because I know I've already got one. Same with booties.
Hold. Now cast.
Swim, swim, swim. Wait a second, did I see a fucking wolf? I did, didn't I? I saw a fucking wolf chasing a deer. Yep, weakest things on Soulstone, right here. Wolves, they're so fail. They're so uniquely fail. Okay, or by the metric ton. Perfect.
Hold. Now cast.
I've got an weight capacity to do anything. Need to go to the museum. Dump my crap. Dump my displayable crap. Then my just crap in the cell cart and let that do it for me.
Hold. Now cast.
Oh, booty chests. Oh no, not ash spawn. Fighting a scrib. Now it's a dead ash spawn. Oh no, the scrib still lives!
Hold. Now cast.
No, I have an idea. Oh, my shout's still on cooldown.
Oh. Kahi.
Spriggan, you can... Well, that's one dead Spriggan. And the other one has decided to run all the way to Fort Frostmoth. Which I am not going into. Let's get around that. Put the axe of crap back. Oh look, more. I'll kill the ash hole. Oh. What, you're not going to attack me if it's not sneak attack? Cowardly creature. Oh no, the Spriggan's...
Hold. Now
Wrong
cast.
shout! I forgot I changed back. Yeah, the difference is burnt Spriggans don't go into bloody invincibility mode. That's the difference. Oh, this one does. And shouts have locked up, of course.
Oh, Kadi!
I hate when shouts do that. When they just lock up for no good reason. And it's not like because, oh, you know, the first result will be, oh, it's because you've got mods to lower the cooldown. Cooldown reducing is something you can put on is an enchantment you can put on by scrapping an amulet, like an amulet of Talos has it. It is a default vanilla enchantment. It's not a special custom mod only one. Oh, God, this thing is funnier than I thought. The Spriggans killed them really quickly though. Oh, I need my crappy. Ugh. Yes. I'm going to make this axe more powerful.
Oh, Kadi!
Didn't kill it. That killed it. Back to Raven Rock, which looks nothing like it did Morrowind, because in Morrowind it was very much a little imperial town. While obviously in Skyrim it's very much a Dunmer town. Very much in the style of Aldrune. Which I can't remember if that was a Redoran place or not. I can't remember if it was Redoran or not, Aldrune. Aren't these guys competent? They can actually do shit! Unlike the useless guards in Skyrim, which can either come out or attack or do anything. You know, they don't do anything to guards in Skyrim, they're useless. They stare at a dead corpse that fell out of the sky. That's it, that's all they do because they're that useless. I wouldn't exactly call it the Far West End, that would be like Serethi Manor.
Miserable. Just miserable.
You haven't seen Precious Corellius, have you?
Oh god, I forgot you didn't.
No, this isn't just your run.
I forgot you don't actually do your shit until you... What about a fucking pickaxe?
I'll fix it up right.
I'll go to another vendor. One that actually sell to me.
What's the point trying to make a life here?
Actually go to a vendor who will sell to me. Not one who wants to give me some bloody monologue about pickaxe. You know, the thief complaining about a stolen item is just the irony of the thing. Of course, you won't know he's a thief unless you've done at least some of the Thieves Guild line, where you'll recognise the name Mallory. I don't know if this ancient form of stuff has a purpose, because I've never actually got very far in that quest line. You know, I've only just started it on my main for the very first time. I've never done it before. It's something I've never done as much ado about Snow Elves, and as far as I've gotten into it, I have to say it is, well, it's different, I'll give it that. It's, and not just in like a tone way, it has got a very unusually funny tone. It is actually quite entertaining. But the way it's done is different as well. You know, it's not just its tone, instead of using new voice acting, it splices together existing voice acting, which, considering how stilted a lot of Skyrim's voice acting is, actually works surprisingly well. Not quite as well as some of the, like Oblivion's voice acting, which was so hilariously bad that no one noticed, as if it was spliced. See the gamer poop videos, you can't tell the difference between the real lines and the splice lines sometimes. But there is the case, it is actually quite odd to see. You know, like, it's a vanilla, you're talking to a vanilla NPC with a vanilla voice, just spliced up differently. It's really unusual. It's a really unusual feeling. Because I believe that was a separate thing. It wasn't made for Legacy of Dragonborn. It was something that was separate that Legacy implemented. Because Legacy contains a few mods and also is a lot of its own stuff. You know, like major mods. I'm not talking about like weapon replacers. It contains a lot of them, but they aren't really. I don't really count them. They don't have quests and shit. Yeah, this is like one of the. At least the exterior of this is something I am happy with. The interior, not so much. I think the interior is lacking and is my usual grid-like lack of any aesthetic problems that everything I've done is. But I think I'm happy with the exterior of the thing.
Look!
It's one of the few things I'm happy with the exterior. I'm happy with part of it at least.
Look!
And it's one of, you know, there's something I've noticed with the modding community is they do tend to spread lies occasionally. You know, because they don't, you know, a lot. For example, one of the lies that's often spread is that you have to convert mods for Special Edition. You don't. Many mods will work fresher. You don't even need to convert the ESP sometimes. There are cases where you don't even have to convert the ESP. They just work straight. Especially if that mod does not, and the only things that I've had issues with, you know, and if that doesn't, you know, test it first. If it doesn't work without any conversion whatsoever, then just open the ESP up and save it in the creation kit, and that's an example of a texture that doesn't quite work. But because it's just like a muddy planter, it doesn't really matter. It makes it look like it's watered. I'm going to leave it like that. And I've not got the time to hunt that crap down. It's not major enough to warrant it. But a lot of textures were one of the few things. I wouldn't say you actually have to convert them. You just sometimes have to. The normal map on them was sometimes a bit broken. Because and sometimes the format on the texture doesn't work, and that will just cause a crash. You'll notice that one pretty quickly. You know, if it isn't the right format, the thing just crashes outright. There's like one out like several DDS formats crashes, but that's stuff you just got to diagnose for yourself. But if it's just like you know, the simpler the mod, the more likely it is it's just going to work straight out off the bat. You don't even need to convert the ESP a lot of the time. Failing that, you can always just open it up in Xedit and save it, and I think that converts it much faster than the creation kit and doesn't mess around with the face gen data. I think face gen data has to be redone though. I think that's one thing that has to. I'm not sure though. A lot of things I'm not 100% sure on. What the f... That's an oh shit I'm late for work moment. I haven't seen that before. God running with purpose.
Hold. Now test.
Oh yes, man. Get my hello. My scented candle. Which is in here. His essence use. Grogvia's essence. That's for my tallow. Gotta make my scented candle. Could be worse, could be made out of earwax. That would be skanky. Huh? Why would Orion be in Erica's house? Is it because this gate, it doesn't like the fact that this gate exists and it wants me to go through like that? Sometimes the pathing can be a bit odd with the quest marker. It makes you go some really weird ways sometimes. Unless it's directing me out a gallery, I should be fine. I should be able to find Orion somewhere. There he is. That's funny. How do I not have the gloves of the pugilist? I've been in the Rift and sewers. How do I not have them?
Ah, good. A group of mercenaries came through town and sold the spoils. And my coin. I thought you may want to use it, or perhaps place it on display.
Ah, splendid. Nice find, my friend. Here's a little something for your efforts. I'll go ahead and display it.
No, this actually is display. Yep, displays automatically. Proof that that system actually works. I know where they are. I'm pretty sure they're from Frostmoth. They're in one of the locations on Solstheim. I found them before. You know, I have it, and I know where that is as well. That is in a Nordic ruin. I can't remember quite where. Stuck in a fire. You know, there's a guaranteed one. Much like there's also a generic Nordic battle axe as well. That's again a generic one, but it's got a guaranteed spawn somewhere. Can't remember what ruin it was in. Might have been Birak's temple or something. There's one guaranteed somewhere stuck in a. Oh, it might. No, I know where it will be. It's Labyrinthine, I think. It's in there. Check around for the note. Oh, there it is. I know where that. I've already got that one because I don't know why that needs a note because it kind of like. It's one that you'd really struggle to miss. It's not like one of the. The question is, what's my... Vitals, yeah. What is it? No, I must have actually got it, so I got... You do get another research project going. I've read enough books. Yeah, abandoned project. I can see why I've not got that one. I have yet to do Worm's Tooth at all. What's funny is I've got it. I've actually, you know, my sister happened to have it, so I managed to keep it. You know, managed to get a copy of it because, well. For some reason, the mod creator decided to just disappear and take it down. You know, common sense would be, you know, to me, I couldn't do that. Even if the pressure got to me and I couldn't deal with it anymore, I couldn't do that. I would just leave it up as is, saying any bugs are there, I'm not supporting this anymore, please don't bother me. You know, I wouldn't have it as a... I wouldn't, you know, get rid of it. You know, if it was a popular thing, I wouldn't get rid of it. If it was a unpopular thing, then maybe I wouldn't bother, but... I won't go through the effort of taking it down. That just seems like a bit of a dick move to me. Yeah, what is it? Is it an item I know where it is? No, I get this actually a lot on my research projects, this Asherock War Axe. Because I never actually find it. Did it say all displays updated? Nope, still sorting. Now you go on a legacy main quest. I can't remember where you get Kagranak's tools. I think it's just a rare book. I think all of these are just rare. Oh, yes, I claimed the death spoon. So the cell cart. Which apparently I haven't used before. Or it relocks itself if I haven't. Depends, if you've got something in the coffer, then I've used it. I have used it. Now, something I learned only recently was I always wondered, I bought a furniture receipt but nothing ever happened with my crappy room. Well, turns out you've got to go in here, and I haven't actually got any furniture receipts, but you have to go here and use them because there's a pile of garbage there, effectively. Now that is the weirdest jug I have ever seen. It's just like the Nordic stone. That's weird. Anyway, it's a cell cart. The most useful feature ever implemented in a mod. Because it really is the only way to get rid of half of this crap. Oops, don't not want to get rid of that. Right, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I don't know. There it is. The only reason that hasn't displayed is because I don't actually have a place built for it yet. Ugh, I didn't mean to whip this crap. So much crap. This will at least get my weight down. That'll do for the time being. Stick that there. That's the bedroom. That must be the crafting room then. Just the question is, have I got... Yep. It's fine then. Forgot to stick the armor back on. Before I forgot. Where the hell did I get that from? Let's see what enchantments are. Well, it looks like the magicka damage is going to be one. And the... I think shock another. And stick a... and then call it sharpening crossbow. You know, since magicka damage is a thing that exists. Okie dokie, that'll do. Ooh. What happened to my Daedric armor? I don't remember. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. Maybe it got stuck as a display. I don't know. Anyway. Goes to the armory, done the other dagger of Riften, because for some reason the auto display only gets the one of them for some reason. Don't know why, but it does. Only the auto display only grabs one of them because it's the daggers of Riften. Morphal. Markov. Let's stick the Markov guard armor in there. Where's the guard armor he had? Solitude and White Runs. Oh, they actually have Riftons as well. Yep. The question is, have I actually got the Daedric shit there? That explains where it went, at least. Yeah, it's probably because I haven't got any other Daedric crap, that's why. So just stuck my sharpling special on there. Good job I was wearing this armor. Actually, no, I've already found some of those. Yeah, okay, let's just stick other shit in this display hall. I use the lower gallery because I tend to remember where it is, so... Holy crap. Old Frick's crap. I think that was it for my armor. Yeah, that was it. I'll stick the marriage pendant on one of them. You can withdraw the marriage pendant as well. Get rid of that thing. So I don't think actually anything uses them, I think it's just a rare item. Like a blade sword, I don't think there's actually any displays for them, I think they're just rare items. Well, no, there is a blades one. Yeah, because there's blades armor that gets displayed. There we go. So that's the ancient former shirt. I guess I'll stick that in because I'm pretty sure it took the replicas first. So that now does an extra 60 damage effectively. So, and because I got rid of the obnoxious enchantment visuals, I just got them on and replaced them with a null. Because it was just like null textures, because it was just a really obnoxious effect that made them glow. Like Volundrung, for example, all just glowed green.
Greetings.
Because it was based on what enchantment it was, and because Volundrung was just a stamina enchant, it glowed green. It was really obnoxious. And he went through all that effort to make a nice looking item. You know, something that was unique, and then it's ruined by the fucking glow. Didn't get rid of the menu glows for armor because you never actually see armor. Because armor doesn't actually glow in reality. Only weapons that glow in reality. I should also check something while I'm here. And then my contracts were... Narfi's dead. Papias is dead. Bytild, I haven't been there yet, but I know where she is. See, I can see why someone would want her dead. But not the other two contracts you get the first time. Because one of them is a beggar. who's basically a bum who lives outside town. Hardly material warranting a he must die. He must die for great sums of money. Candidate.
Is that a Zura star?
It did a Judas star. What? It didn't take a Judas star.
Now test!
Sometimes the Daedric artifacts can be a bit fussy. I think because it doesn't know which one you've got, it can't decide which one to display.
I'm busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
So it just doesn't display it and you have to do it manually. Oh, I'll do it next time I'm in town.
Ruled. Now test!
Key elbow. I can go back to the sanctuary and build my death-scented candle. Probably smells more of burning fat, which is not a particularly nice smell. I mean, to be honest, burning hair is disgusting as well. It's not there's quite a few things that burning human parts do not smell nice.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
What's it called? 1 star.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Onto the carriage of Fail.
Ever met one of them cats? Khajiit.
Yes, there's some up by the gate.
The whole country's full of them down south.
Oh, these carriage drivers are oblivious. There's no... See, that's the thing. In in Skyrim, there is no point robbing a shop. Because there's nothing actually worth having. It's out in the open.
Ruled. Now test! I'm really not in the mood. State your business. And let me guess, that someone is my so-called husband, Leg Elf? Well, the feeling's mutual.
No, it's too exposed. If she's gonna just stand there, I can probably pull a mountain and strike her with this. Because they'll never see me if I'm here. They'll never see me if I'm crouched. Now, just checking that I haven't got a bounty. Nope, I have not got a bounty.
A fight. Be good.
Oh, took her skull out of her head. See what I mean by skull? Iron guards are fucking useless. If this was Oblivion, there would be this massive fight going on right now. You know, and when I say massive, I mean massive. You know, there would be this epic fight going on as the entire town joins in. See, this guy's from Oblivion. He knows what's up. This guy knows what's up. He's from Oblivion. He knows what's up. Try an Oblivion style yield. Nope, yields just don't work. You know what, if you're gonna do that.
Ruled. Now test!
Yay! Actual gut! Oh, who doesn't reflect the town. See, I don't know why this guy is hostile. Yeah, he's just gonna He's gonna follow me across the world, isn't he, until this saber cat beats him up. Oh no, a wolf. Oh no, he's still coming! He's still coming! Oh dear, this guy is he's gonna chase me across the world, isn't he? See, that's like Oblivion level determination. But the girls in Skyrim, something's being attacked. They don't join in either way. But in Oblivion, that would have the whole town would have engaged. There would just be this massive brawl because that's the way Oblivion's friendship system worked. There'd just be this gigantic brawl going on because it's funny, and that's how it works.
Wold. Now cast.
All of them not so vigilant. Which, chances are by the time you get here, you will never be able to go inside. Beauty is none of them are actually dead. It just... the exterior cell just gets changed. So none of them are actually dead. You know, Keeper Corset and whatever, isn't... they're all still alive, the cell still exists. It's just the exterior and the door gets just disappeared and replaced by the burned Hulk.
Wold. Now cast.
And the thing is, at level 10, that's so low a level that you've probably not got out here. Because you are all but guaranteed to be level 2 by the end of the tutorial. By the time you've got to Whiterun, you're probably level 3 or 4. You know, you level up very quickly to level 10. Then you start slowing down a bit, but...
Wold. Now cast.
Oh, I've already charged my bow. And I missed. It's too small. Fucking target. There we go. Oh, because it's a fox, it's got no soul in it whatsoever.
Wold.
I've got foxes and fuck all in the way of souls. I think they're not even I think they're barely a petty. I'm pretty sure they're petty. Like... oh, great, don't tell me it didn't work. Or do I not have the... wait a second, it's on the... oh, it is on the... don't tell me I haven't got it. Don't tell me it's not working. This has been a pain in my ass because what? The question is did stream predate it, my fix, or did she not? Because it's a bit fussy. I see the axe seems to be charging fine. There's healing when you need it. Let's look at heal. Yeah, so I'm not going to be bothering casting zombie all the time anymore because that was a waste of time. Oh no, people with like suspiciously good weapons. This guy's weapons are disturbingly good. No. Oh, and it's gone. My aim is terrible.
Hold. Now cast.
Nope. Gone.
Hold. Now cast.
Yeah, it does go up only slight. It does go up more than the cost of it. I'm wondering if it's a bow thing. Obviously this has gone down because I was fighting people, but...
Hold. Now cast.
Speaking of people...
The rightful dragonborn comes soon.
I don't know what happened to the other areas.
We shall clear the way for the coming of the true dragon.
Now what? Now watch this and somehow not work on bloody bows, and which is kind of what I put it on for, because okay, here's a wall, perfect proof. No, it doesn't bloody work. And once you've done it, it's bloody hard coded into the game. You can't change. It's hard coded into your save. You can't change it. So it's possible stream predates it. I'm just gonna have to do. You know, it's possible that stream predates it. I don't know. I'm sure I did tests and it worked. Because it was there to make enchanted weapons less sucky. Because constantly having to recharge them is a pain in the arse. Yeah, because you basically have to fart around, cast Soul Trap, then you've got to fart around more and go into the menu, find your soul gem, use it to charge your weapon. It's just... It's a pain in the arse. It's just an annoyance. More than anything else. I will have to look into ways to get rid of it, because my fix clearly didn't work. They basically gave that enchanting perk a full blast. Basically, you gave the full blast, boof, it gave you... What's that perk called? Squeezer. No, I don't have a... No, I don't actually have a perk like that, do I? Nope. Don't see. Nope. And here I can think of is giving all weapon enchantments a cost to 0. It's just an annoyance. Especially once you've got a Zora Star where you basically got a permanent soul gem. It just becomes an annoyance to have an enchant. There's no need for it to be such an annoyance. I mean, Soul Squeeze is great for like, as long as you don't go below it, it can keep you going a lot longer. But when you come across something that's a sponge that takes like 1,000,000 hits, that only has like a blue common soul, you don't get anything back. And it just sort of like burns up your power, and then you gotta use a fart around in the menus looking for a soul gem. I mean, I always have soul gems on me. They're not uncommon enough to, they're common enough to warrant the fact that you always got at least one on you. Oh shit. That's a lot more powerful than I had. Food. So as long as it's not like a sponge, I get most of it back with Soul Squeezer. But it's only most of it. Oh dear. When you happen to be at just the right range for a dragon to spawn in and it doesn't quite spawn in right. A second. Oh, wrong mountain. I see. Well, I was going over those mountains.
Wold, test.
I'll make my scented candle. That must be the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. There's nothing else like in Falkry Fold, I don't think. Yeah, this does not get it back properly. Been here recently, clearly. The mammoth cheese is gone. That mammoth cheese does not respawn. One of the two. There's a sat respawn. Ew. Ew. That is fucking enormous. This is giant. It means it. One of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
Wold.
This is not the path through. No. The path through is there. No, not another one. No, that's not flowers. Sure there'll be flowers.
Wold.
I'd rather have 2 bottles of mead than 2 wenches, friend.
Ah, but you look tired. Ah, nothing like fine spirits.
Why's that?
Cheers, my friend. May you...
You know you can't drink it when they give you it.
adventures find you fame and fortune.
Just 3 local drunks having a piss up in the middle of nowhere. And have probably been going all night. Oh, I missed a thistle. No, I'm not going back for it. Question is, am I actually heading towards the sanctuarium? Yes. Ooh, root of Nern. Oh no! Mud crabs! Most fearsome creature in all of Skyrim. Oh no, it's a double mud crab. It's the most painful creature in the universe. You can't survive such power. Oops. Are we good at harvesting thistles on the go? Oh no. Small cliff. I must jump. Small turd like ruin. Report back to the free dog. I don't care what his name is in Skyrim, he will always be free dog.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will.
Haven't you talked to Astrid? She's by the...
Whilst this robe labs on, I'll go make my scented candle.
You have indeed. Create once it is, so long as you and the candle remain alive. You can use my cookpot there to make the candle.
Yeah, I tried to actually use a cookpot before.
Yes, I can feel that the weight. I would ask but one more favor of you. I would be most grateful. The brethren have been told. Thank you.
Oh, that is bad timing of that line.
I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly. You're the boss.
Ah, there you are. I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markar. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out. Just do whatever the... Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Yay.
Don't let my appearance throw you off.
You
I'm
reek
older
of
than you.
death,
A
my...
lot older.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in...
Why would anyone want him dead?
To be feared. Here's your payment.
Like, seriously, he's a beggar. Why would anyone pay good money to kill him? Like, 750 plus the Brotherhood's extra, because that's what I get.
Good. And I hope you were careful.
Why would you want the beggar dead for that much? Why would you pay so much to have the beggar killed?
Quite nasty.
The murder fine is probably less.
For a job well done.
You know, the murder fine is probably less. And I'm sure contracting the Dark Brotherhood to kill someone is just as bad in the eyes of the Nine as killing them yourself.
I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And
Oh.
owners
Oh, Free Dog, your jokes.
do this all day. Here's your payment.
Yay.
I'm sorry, I don't. Come see me again later. The contracts I dole out are fairly simple. Go to the jobs Astrid gives you will be more important and usually more complex.
So basically, go here, kill this. There's nothing creative about it. Not like Oblivion's, where you have to be creative with your killings. Also, my bowels are about to strike, so I think we're going to have to end this stream here. Sorry if it ended a little early and it's been a bit of a short stream, but my bowels demand attention and you're wise to always obey your bowels. So that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams. Good. Bye. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease.